Oh my goodness, fam and friends. We're about to get into it. We might as well do it now. My brother Darren's on hold, so let's get this party started. It's officially a Monday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
Looking for another way.
I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1,169 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single night, fam and friends, but I have a very special episode for you tonight. My friend, and the first time I'm actually going to have a chance to speak to this friend right here on Renaissance Man Show, Darren Hunter, author and podcaster, songwriter. We're going to get into it. I'm getting him on the air right now. Darren, my brother, are you there? Let's see. Gonna scroll over and just do the old get the audio thing going. He just he knows what he's doing. He's a professional, guys. You're dealing with a professional here. Darren Hunter doing a Zoomer. It's not like he's not doing a Zoomer before. First time, long time. There he is! Oh, goodness. Let me shut this off here. My brother. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you see me?
I can see you and I can hear you. It's so good to see you. Hold on. You know what? Let me flip this over so I can get, because I realized I didn't do something here. There we go. There we go. Oops. Now let me open this back up. See, when I first get this thing going, like the first couple minutes are always weird, but we're good now. Brother, how you doing?
I'm good, man. This is a pleasure and an honor to be on your show. I've been following you for so long on LinkedIn, and, you know, from someone like me that kind of does the podcast once in a while, the fact that you're every night for how many nights is it? Almost 2,000, right?
It's 1,169 days tonight in a row.
Wow. Exactly. I mean, if I do 30 minutes on a Saturday morning, I feel like that was a lot. And here you are every night. Anyway, just like I said, I'm a fan.
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You know, I was going to tell the story about how we met. So on LinkedIn, if you guys don't know how LinkedIn works, you connect with people. And so I connected with Darren, and all of a sudden I saw he's putting out book after book. And I saw he's got a podcast, and I saw that he had done some contributions with Forbes, and he's out there. He's in the scene. I'll see him in the car. He's dropping a little couple-minute thought on something. And I said, this is my guy. He's out there doing what I'm doing. And yeah, you're right. Everybody has a certain level to work. For me, once my kids go to sleep, kind of feel like this is what I was meant to do. So I just show up and go, and but there's no script. So it's like, we're just,
I know,
song after song, 170 songs flew out of the show in the last 13 months. And that's just what we released. I started thinking about this. That's what we released. We do 2 to 3 songs a night, and I only release one. I pick the best 13 each month, but there's probably 30 songs a night. And then I started thinking 170 songs in 13 months means I wrote, or every other day there was almost a song released. If you think about it, 365 days in a row is what is that, 180 or something like that, 184, 182, and we're at 140. So we're kind of almost every other day there was a song released into the world in a way last year.
That's crazy. Well, I have a few songs for you, as
I heard. Yeah. So
alluded
Darren
to.
writes songs,
Yeah.
guys, and he had mentioned he wrote a couple songs. He thought it would be pretty cool. I mean, it's funny how I work too. If I just see lyrics, the music comes to me, and sometimes there's no lyrics, and then the music and the lyrics flow. But yeah, I often talk about the power of writing backwards. I call it writing backwards when the lyrics are written and then you have to come up with the music. For
Right,
me,
melody.
usually, yeah, like the melodies there, and you're hearing like a ba da 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 da. Andrew Golden, thank you for your donation, my brother. I love you. And I'm going to say hi to everybody in a minute here that wants to say hi to you, Darren. So, but yeah, I want to see what we're going to mess around and do some stuff later. I also would like to do something for you that I had this new plan. I wanted to, every time I have someone on, I want to try to write them a song for their show. So you have your
Awesome.
own Darren Hunter show. If you're going to keep doing the podcast as Darren
Yes.
Hunter show, we're going to come up with something tonight, see how it works. And
That
if it's
sounds awesome.
good, we'll mess around and see what we do. So tell me a little bit about, especially your book about Sonny from Philadelphia.
Okay.
Can
Yeah,
you
we
tell-
can start there. So, Sonny Averona Jr. is the name of my co-writer, and he and I have known each other for years. I mean, since we were kids in the 70s, in Philadelphia.
Mhm.
So my dad was friends with his dad. My dad was a Philly cop. It's like undercover, that kind of thing. And
Ooh.
Sonny's dad started a like an auto parts junkyard, which is still there. My friend Sonny Jr. still has the same place, same spot in Southwest Philly. But I'd go down there with my father, and that's when I met Sonny Jr. His real name's Michael. That's how we knew him. Over the years, we kept in contact. And he does a Sinatra show, D March, really great. So I did an article for him for a website in Philly. It was like an entertainment site, and he really liked it. And he called me up. He said, "Look, I want you to write my book of the story of my father." So we worked on it for probably 4 or 5 years. Took a while. There was things that happened in between, and kind of we had to take a break, but we kept at it, and it's done really well. Obviously, at this point, we're trying to take it to the next level. Talking to some producers, and Sonny Jr., he's handling that. But so
Now,
we actually have
Darren-
a website for that, separate than DarrenHunterShow.com. The website for that project is SouthPhillyStory.com.
Now, let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
When you say he's handling it, what are we talking?
Hey, we did all we could for the guy. He brought this on himself. No, it's funny you should do that character, because throughout the story, I mean, it's based on a true story. I mean, we had to change a few names because there's still some guys on the street, right? But it's throughout. There's it's kind of like a mob story, but it's a bigger story because it's a story of his father, Sonny Averona, who went from having a junkyard. And after a while, he wanted to be a singer, so he starts singing small time, like at a famous club, the iconic Palumbo's in South Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And then there, he's at the new casinos in Atlantic City at the time. And then ultimately to Vegas. And then along the way, he becomes friends with Joe Frazier is his best friend. He would come on stage with him, but he was Sonny Averona was friends with Frank Sinatra, Tom Jones, all those guys. And he was also a big time gambler. So he'd get himself in trouble, and he'd have to find ways to make some money to pay back some gambling debts. And it's just an amazing story. And on Amazon, there's tons of book reviews where, which are mostly good. But so that's where that stands now. And yes, Sonny Averona Jr. I mean, he knows everyone. He's still performing, but in the last few weeks, he's talking to Joe Piscopo and all these
My
guys.
mother hung me from a hook once. Once. What movie?
What movie? What?
Johnny, my mother hung me from a hook once.
Oh, once.
Once.
Yeah. Which one was that?
Johnny Dangerously. Freaking
Right.
best movie of all time.
Yeah, that's right.
Piscopo,
It's
he pulls the gun out.
Brain's
He
going
pulls
down.
this gun out like this. It shoots through schools. he goes, it shoots through schools. So what a Piscopo line, right? So
That's amazing. You can pull that out of your head like that.
it's funny. I hear it. It's like it's a weird thing, but I hear impressions and I hear the voices still 30 years later. I'll hear Joe Piscopo saying that. I could see
I know.
it.
I do impressions too. I get it. In fact,
weird.
on
I
the
can see
website, southphillystory.com, there's a really good interview with Joe Piscopo on his radio show where he interviews Sonny Averona Jr.
Really?
Yeah. So, but
I'd
yeah,
love
I do
to find a way to get in
impersonations, too.
touch
like
with.
you said, you alluded to that.
Yeah.
So
What I love about this story?
Another night.
You know what I love about the story is the humanity behind it. Like, there's something about the way a lot of stories are written these days where they're only shining a light on certain aspects of life. But the fact that you're talking about the ups, the downs, the all arounds, I feel like that's the all-American story that we missed. The old Italian mobster stories you heard about where the guy's just trying to keep his head down, wants to be a singer. He gets caught up with all these big shots and, gets into trouble gambling. It's just a cool story, undercover. Your father being an undercover cop.
There's a great scene, which is, as I said, based on a true story, true. So where he ends up borrowing money from a guy in the New York mob and he's not paying it back. So they have to come down. They have a big meeting at Sonny's place, real tense. And, Sonny Jr. in the book, and he's kind of behind the curtain with a gun, and there, it was tense. And then I don't want to give it away, but it had a happy ending, that particular scene. But
well, I put your link to all your books on Amazon in the description tonight. So hopefully everybody will at least be able to pick up any book they want.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I saw you have a couple guys. If you just want to even get your what do they call it? What do they say about getting your something wet? You know what I'm talking about. If you just want to get a feel, go in. There's like $1. A taste. That's it. I guess you would say, right? Your beak wet. I meant to say beak wet. Darren, I'm thinking beak wet, like I'm a friggin' bird doing it. But if you do want to get your beak wet and go and try it out, I saw you have a couple $1 downloads.
They could get their beak wet at DarrenHunterShow.com. There's a link to a couple of the Sonny book, but also one of my books called Bus Trip to Italy. Totally different. It sounds like it's similar, but it's actually a totally different story. But yes, as well as I appreciate you putting the link out there, because it was a very industrious year or two, just like you said. I mean, I did 4 books, 3 on my own, and the Sonny book with in conjunction with Sonny Jr., of course. But and then also on my site, there's a link to audio clips for my podcast. Just maybe 5-10 minute clips. I told a recent story about when the Flyers played the Red Army, the Russians in 1976, and that's a pretty cool story, based obviously with everything going on right now. But just as an example, Bus Trip to Italy is different in that it's actually about 4 nuns, and based on 4 nuns that I had way back in grade school. And I kind of projected them into the future, not knowing a lot about what happened, but certainly their personalities. And they go on this wild adventure across Canada with one of them is dying, and her wish was always to be able to get to the catacombs at the Vatican, but she would never get on a plane. And, so they convinced her that they were going to drive there, but essentially they were driving across Canada to Alaska. But anyways, a wild adventure and very introspective. People that went to Catholic school will probably relate a lot to that book as well. It's only available digitally, so ebook on your phone, your tablet, or computer, that kind of thing. Because as a novelette of like 12,000 words, I decided not to put it into print. But
now, did you make an audiobook of that?
Which one?
Did you make an audiobook? Have you made an audiobook of all of your books?
No, you know what? But if there's a Mark Pires studio that does that, we could talk about that.
It's funny.
I need to do that.
Yeah, I joined a thing called ACX, and it's this program that has you do voiceovers for books. And I've auditioned for you. I got a couple that are randoms, like doing limericks for some guy, so but I do love reading a script. I just don't have one here. And realistically, I've heard that the audiobooks do really well. And the only reason I kind of circled around to this is because I started writing a book and I stopped writing because I guess I just have to. I heard that if you write like 1,300 words a day in 120 days, you have a novel. And all I have to do is do that. And I started for like a month at the beginning of the Plandemiru, and I stopped.
Plandemiru, I love it.
Yeah, I have to change my words here because of the way they freaking pull people down. So my thought I wanted to ask you too, because you've written many books, you've written a lot of different concepts, like smaller,
correct,
like you said, 12,000 words. How do you motivate yourself, or is there a way to get the complete idea out? At least, do you do it in like here's the skeleton first? Because when I was writing, I was literally doing what I do with the show, is letting it fly out. And the concept is about letting everything come out, but there should be a beginning, middle, and end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, great questions all. So what happens? And it's. I said to someone the other day, I'm like, I'm glad that a new book hasn't hit me over the head for the last year, because what ends up happening is it's just all the story just kind of pours out, and you just keep going and going until you got it. Such a big relief when you're finished. If I was, when I give advice, when people say, "Oh, I've always wanted to do a book," I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. And what I always say is, well, the opposite of what I actually do when I write one. But nonetheless, to your point, I say, well, do a half a page a day, but don't miss. And in a year, you're going to have your book, but I'm not sure how many people take that advice. But that's the advice I would give if someone was wanting to do a book. But for me, again, it just all happens at once. And I find myself like, I can't stop until it's over. And then sometimes the story changes a little bit, but it starts with a title. I feel like if you have a working title, a lot can stem from that.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think I've got the basis for it. I think that the interesting thing is you're saying it's basically the way the Renaissance Man show is. It's like literally once I get started on a bit, like a 30-minute comedy bit, it starts with one word. I did the Wolf of Crypto, was my fourth feature film in the last 6 months, and it's a crazy live improvisation comedy film just about crypto. I made up 3 crypto coins, all within this one moment where I said the word BB poo poo. And the way it happened, if you happen to watch this movie, I'm just saying, hey guys, you could donate crypto to me now, but make sure you donate the good stuff, like I want Bitcoin, like I don't want like the crap coin, like BB poo poo. And I randomly said that one little thing, and that one thing made me go, yeah, I don't want the BB poo-poo. And all of a sudden, an hour and 37-minute full feature film. But based on one word. Isn't that crazy?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
You need to do, what is it now? The NFTs?
Yeah, I tried. I don't know how to do it, though. I need help with that, Because I have too much content, but you're right. That would be ideal. Like, between the music and the comedy and every single piece of content here could be an NFT, But I just don't know.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
you've really built up your audience. The number of subscribers on YouTube is like going up astronomically just in the recent months. So
Yeah, it's
you
been
know.
it's interesting how that seems to happen where if you could get over a certain hump, and this is what Mark Wages told me this a while back. He's one of my best friends in the world. It's funny how you
Mhm.
know, some of my best friends in this world I've met online, and like I see them and do a little chat, but I haven't met them in person, giving them a big
Ah,
hug. You know what I mean? But like Wages he's got a show here online, and it's about the sun and about everything that's going on with the sun. And we love Wages, but he said that he goes, you know, you need to get to a certain point, and they say it's like over like 5,000 subs, and then from
okay.
there on, people start to at least see a little bit. I think the family here has been great about telling everybody because there's been a really weird wall because of the Trump impression, because of the Donald Trump show. I did 35 episodes that literally show you everything that's true about Joe Biden, and they didn't let anybody see it when I did it, and they put me in a hole that I've never gotten out of. And that's why it's
That's
funny.
unreal.
It's funny. I saw when your one message was like, "Hey, I got a song. I think you can really get it somewhere." I was like, "Brother, I've written 170 songs that should be freaking all over the map right now, and no one's heard
True.
any of them." It's crazy. Like the songs like "Nothing Can Stop the Light" is a song that every person in the world can get something from, and it's still
I think
like
I've heard that one.
it's powerful stuff. It's just all about
Yeah.
it's the moment speaking. It's like you're saying when your moment speaks as a creator, and that's why I titled tonight's show. You know, at least the topic there was to say something like live creation or finding creation, because the reality is this moment is the only place creation exists. Everybody wants to live in the past, the future. They're thinking about what will be, but nothing is. This is the only thing that is, and we're always trying to distract ourselves from the fact that this is the only moment that you can create within. You
Yeah, you
know?
know what you just reminded me of when you said that? I once heard the great mythologist Joseph Campbell say, because we're talking about eternity and finding and getting to eternity, he said, eternity is right now. Really.
Oh, I love that. So true, because you can, and sometimes there's great moments that happen where something like that, some words fly out that make a lot of sense. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden there's a pause. Like the other day, I said something crazy, like, you know, this entire process of showing up every single day is because one of my best friends as a child stuck up for me as two bullies would beat the friggin' hell out of me in 7th grade and throw me up against lockers. And they'd beat the hell out of me, and this entire wing would stand around in circle and they'd laugh. They'd be like, "Oh, Mark's getting beat up again." And I was a 7th grader, so small. And it all happened because in the first week of art, I said to the guys, "Hey, leave him alone." They were picking on some little kid. And I was little,
Right.
but I was like, "Hey guys, leave him alone. 2-on-1." These were like men already in 7th grade.
Right.
They go, "We're going to
Yeah,
leave
I
him
remember.
alone. We're going to come after you." So now for a year, I'm getting beat on by these guys. But Mike Green, this guy who wasn't my best friend, but he was like a guardian angel. And that's why
Hmm.
I realized like there's so much in life we don't comprehend. But having a Mike Green, like that's a freaking story right there to write.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's another song too.
Yeah, Mike Green story. Mike Green deserves a song. I'll tell you. I sent him an email once, and I was like, or not him, but I put something on Facebook, and I was like, this was such a huge experience for me. But I said the other day to the family here, I'm like, okay, so that guy did something for me that nobody else would do for me. So now I'm doing for the world something that no one else is going to do, which is to show up every day and to continue to at least provide a possibility to get away from the negativity and live in the
That,
moment.
that's your claim to fame, man. Every night, no one else in the world is doing it or has done it.
I don't know if I really don't know if there's anybody who's doing, I know there's a guy, this is funny. I found a guy on TikTok who says he's 24/7 for the rest of his life. He's been doing it for 365. So he's about 3 years behind me, but still he's going live all day. Now I can't figure out where he is because I went to his YouTube. He's not live on TikTok. He's live occasionally. So I'm like, where are you live 24/7? Where are you doing it at TV? You know? But I don't know. We'll see how this all rolls, you know?
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
realized.
definitely. And I want to, I'm definitely going to get those lyrics to you. I'll message those to you by tomorrow.
Oh, for sure.
And
That'd be awesome.
I have
That'd
a
be awesome.
great song with you in mind. Now, as you know, I have, there's a song out there on my website is a link to a YouTube video of a country singer named Matt Tucker of a song that I wrote called We Need to Talk. And so, you know, the video was recorded in Nashville and the song was recorded there as well. So, you know, the songwriting is something fairly new for me, but maybe we could collaborate and
Yeah, man.
knock one out of the park, you know. But again, there's one particular song that I have in mind for you, maybe two, but this one is something you know you may want to do. When I hear you sing, it's kind of like it reminds me of the guy had a one big hit, Steve Forbert. Remember that?
I'm not sure who that is.
It's called Romeo's Tale, maybe something like that. He had a huge hit in like 1979, and then Dave Matthews too. I hear.
Yeah, that's where that was kind of where the origination was. Dave Matthews and like Jethro Tull. And then I got a background in like for the first 18 years of my life, I knew nothing about, I never played a guitar. I didn't know anything. And I listened to hip hop. My cousin was a hip hop promoter. So now when you hear me like literally freestyling over acoustic stuff and it sounds like this new style of music, it's really just this big background of loving stuff like Tupac and Biggie before I knew what real music was and before I even knew I could even play a guitar. I walked into a party when I was 17. One of my friends at the time was playing a Dave Matthews song, and I never knew you could play their music on the guitar. Like I never even understood what that was. And I'm sitting there looking at him. He's just playing. He didn't sing. So I started singing. And I'm sitting there, there's 35 people around. That's when I was like, I don't freaking care what anybody thinks. I'm just singing. And then I told my best friend I'm going to learn how to play all of his songs by next time we get together in a year. And he's like, whatever, dude. He's like, because it's tough. His stuff seems difficult, but it's a lot more difficult than it's less difficult than it seems. And so 6 months in, I was like playing a lot of his stuff and I got sick of playing his music and Counting Crows. And I was like, I just wrote 2 songs in one night, 6 months in. And then I wrote 12 songs. I was writing a song a week. And then all of a sudden I just kind of backed off. About 130 songs in, I stopped writing because I got married and had kids. And I realized I went from writing like a ton to about a song a month. And then I stopped completely. I hung up the guitar when I got married and had kids, got my real estate license. And I was like, I'm going full force at trying to see if I could create a change for people house to house and provide a value. And unfortunately, I took about 8 years to 9 years off where I was just so focused on real estate that I forgot about my passion, which was to show up and do something creative. Well,
now you've struck the balance, and hence the Renaissance, man.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I have one last question for you. When you record your songs, do you use your Beat Seat product, right? Yeah, that's why I thought I could see that. That's just remarkable. I tell singer-songwriters about that product all the time.
Oh, thank you. We do get random pings from around the country and we get orders, so I don't know who they come from. They should, it's funny. We wanted to do something and we should figure this out, but we wanted to create like a affiliate program for the Beat Seat. So people out there who are just like you going and telling 5 singer-songwriters to buy a Beat Seat, they put a code in there like, oh, Darren Hunter told me. And there's like a percentage or whatever it is that stays aside or whatever, because we want to try to figure out a way to incentivize people to help the product, but also to make some cash for themselves in the process. So I got to
just your friendship will be enough for me. We'll put you on my website. We'll put a banner link over to Beat Seat.
My brother, I appreciate that. You know what? The other thing too is we have to write a song for you before you go. Don't go nowhere. I got
5 minutes.
I got to take the Beat Seat out in order to do that. Hold on, I'm out. So today we dropped a bunch of little Andrew Golden again. You rascal! I love you, buddy. Donating. Okay, so this is the old Les Paul. Where did I put my cord?
Oh, wow.
Let's see what we got here. I'm pretty sure she's out of tune because we were ripping it up yesterday. It was a blues night. Really, listen, this is what we were working on last night. What? I love this. Oh, that's bad. All right, so we need to come up with a song for Darren Hunter Show.
I can help you with that.
Morning, grab me a coffee, go downstairs. You looking for the news? You're looking for some straight shooting news coming your way, but everything you're seeing is filled with skepticism. Yeah, until you tune into the Darren Hunter Show. The Darren Hunter Show. The Darren Hunter Show. Tune on into the Darren Hunter Show. Don't you know you're gonna get the news, gonna get the truth, it's what you need. Ooh, oh, 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 helping you, that's what this world needs. The Darren Hunter Show. The Darren Hunter Show. Every day.
Man, I love that. That was amazing. I hope I can get that onto my cipher, like my new theme song for the podcast.
For sure, brother. I was thinking like the intro was kind of but that hook was kind of cool. The
it just took off.
Yeah,
that was amazing. I love it, man. Thank you.
Awesome, brother. Well, I'm glad we can put something together, and I'm so glad we could finally meet face to face. And I'll keep cheering you on from the side every time I see you put something out, brother. I'm just real proud of you.
Likewise. Pleasure to be on this show, Mark. Keep it going.
Thank you,
for 20,000 more nights in a row.
God willing. God willing.
That's right. And the creek don't rise.
No, that's right, my brother. Hey, listen, love you, man. Thanks so much for coming out tonight, all right?
You too, Mark. Right back at you.
All right, buddy. See you soon, okay?
All right.
Take care.
Bye now.
Guys, Darren Hunter, make sure you go pick up a Darren Hunter book, at least one. He's got at least 4. And if you can go check out his work, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to click this off so we can see you, brother. Thank you again. You rock.
All right, man.
Thanks, buddy. Be good. Yeah, guys. So Darren is the man. It was so awesome having him on. And please make sure you check out his books. They're in the description. I put it down there for you. And that was a lot of fun. You know, you see some people online and you're cheering them on. And then when you have an opportunity to actually meet them or see them, hear their story a little bit, it's really a lot of fun to be a part of, you know, the completion of an idea. The first idea I was like, oh man, that's a cool guy. I wonder one day if we'll have a chance to chat. We just did, like 3 years later. It's so cool. I guess we're playing guitar. Is that what's going on? Nobody knew what was coming. Bradley Smith, Sydney, Ed, Granny, Jacqueline, Niall, Pamela, Renee, S. Coop, Susan Donahue, and Trish Killian. We're about to get into it, fam and friends. You guys ready for some music? You know, I want to play you something that I used to love starting the show with this. It's not my song, but I just love this tune. It's because it was a fun start to the night. Let's go over to the site of choice where I get my sheet music. There goes one of the CDs I printed for one of you lovely people. I'll just keep that one for myself. So this song right here is by someone we all love. And I like playing this tune. I haven't played it in a while, so hopefully I can remember what I used to do with it, which was about 6 months ago, maybe a year ago. It's called, well, I don't know if I want to tell you. We have to do our special intro, you know. Got to bring back Casey Kasem. He comes back from the dead, and then he's doing it. Where the heck am I? Can't find it. It's like, there we go. Got it. Got it, Joanne. No thanks to you with your wheezing. I'm here. You're a wheezeroo. 1983. That's not Casey Kasem. Joanne, bring him back from the dead right now. 1983.
Lionel Richie, All Night Long, redone in 2022 by Renaissance Man. And I'm Casey Kasem.
That's better, Joanne. Good. Thank you for bringing him back. You can send him into the grave again. You did a good job. We'll bring him back for the next song.
Time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music flood.
That's not how it goes. How's it go? Let's go back. I told you it's been a little while, guys. I'm doing a new way. Let's do it a new way. Casey Kasem. Part 2. We're doing a reverse Joanne and Jim Carrey style. Yes, yeah. We're back in the beginning.
Well, my friends, time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta. Come on and sing along. All night long, all night long, all night long. People dancing all in the streets. See the rhythm all in their feet. Life is going, it's wild and sweet. Let the music play on, play on, play on. Feel it in your heart, feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, flaming fiesta forever. Come on and sing my soul. All night long, all night long. Ooh, yeah. All night long, all night long. All night long, all night long, all night long. Tumbalitas in I
don't know how that freaking part goes. I have no idea how the end of this song goes, guys. I have never listened to it since I was a kid. How about that?
all night long, all night long. Jack. Don't you come back no more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Oh, I said, listen, pretty baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on feet someday. Don't matter if I do. It's just understood. You ain't got no money, yeah. You ain't no good yet. I guess if you say so, I got to pack my bag and go. Whoa, whoa. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no, no. You don't, no, no, no. Don't you come back no more. Listen, pretty baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday. It don't matter if you do, 'cause it's understood. You ain't got no money, you ain't no good. Just guess if you say so, I got to pack my bags and go. Hit the road, don't you come back no more. No, don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
At Floor & Decor, there's plenty of room to explore our wide selection of tile, wood, stone, laminate, vinyl, and more. Because with everyday low prices on high-quality products and on-trend styles,
I'm on my way there now. Forget about the show. We're down it. I can't deal with you. You're too hot. You're hurting my face with the heat. It's a heated face over here. When you're dealing with a face that's heated like that, whoo, you know what I mean? You're doing it. Susan Donahue, you rock. It is so good seeing you guys. Trish, Susan, S-Coop, you guys are freaking rocking. We're about to get into it over here. Hold on. That was we rocked on yesterday. We did a bunch of funny stuff as Trump and all these different impressions. That's going to be continued to get dropped over the next couple of days. But let's create something new. We have a new channel open. Jammaroo. Doing a little jammaroo. You're out there, middle of the jammaroo in it. A couple jams in a row. Hope you're enjoying a little jammaroo tonight. Pick throwing it. Jeffrey knows what's going down. You know what I mean? Like, we're doing it. You know, I gotta say, guys, I was in the middle of playing that, and I was thinking to myself how, like, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, like, I'm just improvising, allowing the moment to go somewhere. But I thought about how, like, I'm always just expressing and finding things that I hear because I don't know how to play the guitar at all. I never took lessons, so I don't know what chords I play. I don't know what notes anything is. Like, I'm probably the worst musician to play music with because I wouldn't be able to tell anybody what I'm playing. They'd have to play along with me. And usually people like to be able to play and then they want someone else to come in. But when you are writing stuff and creating stuff in the moment that's based on what's going on in your head, that's got to be difficult to be around unless you're really good at improvising and you can figure out what keys that person's in. I had a couple artists like that years ago that backed me up. They were so good. But now to do this type of show where every day we're creating within the moment, I would love to find a couple of musicians that I could jam out with. Everybody sitting on a beat seat. You know what I mean? Like, how cool would it be if the bass player, the drummer, everyone's got a beat seat. We're all kicking in and adding. That's like a dream of mine. When you tear up the guitar like we were doing there, you put this thing out of tune. I think we're owed a little Doors, right?
Love me 2 times, baby. Love me twice today. Love me 2 times, girl. I'm blown away. Love me 2 times, girl. Last me all through the week. Love me 2 times. I'm blown away. Love me 1 time. I could not speak. Love me 2 times. My knees gone weak. Love me 2 times, girl. 1 for tomorrow, 1 just for today. Love me 2 times, and I'm blown away. Love me 2 times, I'm blown away. Love me 2 times, I'm blown
away. Gosh, I love that tune, right? We're going to go keep playing some covers for you guys tonight. I'm going to get beat down by these people. Casey Kasem, bringing you back to the past. Oh, I got another one for you guys.
That's right, mama. That's right for you. That's right, mama, baby. Any way you do, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Well, mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Son, that girl you're fooling with, she ain't no good for you. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Anything you do. Any way you do. Well, mama, she done told me, well, papa done told me too. Son, that girl you're fooling with, she ain't no good for you, but that's alright, yeah, that's alright, yeah, anything you do, yeah. That's alright now, my, any way you do. So right now, mama, any way you do.
We gotta drop that version, right? What the hell was that, dude? Playing in all different crazy ways tonight. All these songs are played totally different. This is a cover night jam out. We're playing all kinds of covers, and we're doing them in our own unique way, which is kind of typical for Renaissance Man Show. Can't have it be like anything that's ever been heard before, because if you do, then what the frig? You know what I mean? Let's see if we could find another one here that we can get into, do our own way tonight.
"1993, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Free Fallin', redone in 2022 by Renaissance Man, and I'm Casey Kasem."
I'm gonna play this song. You make sure that D chord sounds right. You know what I'm saying, Joanne? Your wheezing doesn't help you, like, at all. Sometimes your wheezing will get the strings to vibrate in key. Oh, you hit the note. Thanks, Joanne, for your wheeze. Not tonight, no. Only negative effects tonight, Joanne, from you. Kind of like normally from Joanne, you know?
Casey Kasem, do it again from the top.
She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and a boyfriend too. It's a long day, living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. Well, I'm free. I'm free falling. Well, I'm free.
falling now. I'm free falling now. I'm free falling now. Free falling now. I'm free falling now. Free falling now. I'm free falling now. 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 I'm free falling now. Free falling now. Free falling now. Well, I'm free. Well, I'm free. Well, I'm free. They can't all be gold.
Sometimes they fall apart at the very end, and you're down it, and that's what happens. Sometimes you're free falling and falling out of control. Can't keep the note at the end. Usually you can keep that note, but clearly my voice is a bit tired tonight. I got one more good one for you. This is a little something by a band that I should not be trying to play, especially when my voice isn't there, you know. But I just love the tune, so we're going to do it anyway. You know what I mean? Dan it. We're doing it. Oh, you should also play a little Prince tonight, even though I should never play Prince when my voice is like this. You know? Dan it anyway. This is a little song here. Best of 1980 to 1990. 1987. You Too. With or Without You. Redone in 2022 by Renaissance Man. And I'm Casey Kasem. No, I know, Joanne. Dead on. I know. She's like, damn it, dead on, Mark. Yeah, thanks, Joanne, for the, pep talk before I do the song. You want me to sound like Bono on this one? I don't think I could do that. Maybe for one line, I'll pretend to sound like him. Okay, the rest of it's just gonna be me. I'm trying to make it my own, Joanne. Okay, we don't like to be like the people. We want to be our own people. You know, unlike you, Soros. Just like a Soros thing. I want to be like my dad. I get it. He's accomplished a lot, Star Wars wise. You know. Jabba the Soros, yeah. Guys, when he played Palpatine, I was sold. I was like, I'm going. I want to see that episode 9, where he's back. He was played Jabba the Hutt, now he's back as Palpatine. I was like, oh, Soros. Just like Jabba. So... It's getting a little weird down here because humidity levels, you know, it's bound to happen.
See the storm set in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your side. And I wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate. On the bed of nails, she makes me wait. And I wait. can't live no without you. I can't live without you.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. Man. Unfreaking real. That was a good version. Let's see what else we got over here. I was going to play a little Prince. You can't get those pants your clothes. Oh, and you can. You know what I'm talking. 1999 would be a sick song to play. I just don't know how it goes. We're going to play something I knew how to play that I have played before. Just so we can... That's Kiss, that song I was just saying. So your kiss. I don't know how this whole song goes, but I do like the vibe of it. Let's just see if I can even play it. See, that's the part I don't know how it goes. Scream if you will about each other. I don't know. See, I don't know the song. That's why I say I should play something I know. Let's say we're going to keep going. I know there's a song I have played here called Purple Rain that I know how to play. Prince, what are we doing over there? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, here we go. Purple Rain, found it. Sometimes you're looking, and then you find it, and you're like, oh, there it is. And then you're just like, okay, cool, I got it. Thanks for coming out. That's not the right version. Nothing compares to you. That's here. I don't know it, though. They don't have the chords here, the proper chords for this. Let's see, is there anything else I could play here for this guy? I like his stuff, but I have to know it. Purple Rain, why are you not the right Purple Rain? You know? Let's try to see if I can do it without looking at the right chords, just if I remember how it goes. Let's not do it that way. I know it's here somewhere. Maybe James has a version. Come on, Prince. Found it. Don't care for us, Joanne. You should have done the work yourself. Lazy lump. You know? Lazy lumping it, wheezing it out. We're trying to do a song here by Prince. And you're back there doing a wheezeroo. No, I get it, Joanne. No, but I definitely don't need you to sing backgrounds on this one. Whoa. Right, guys? Purple Rain. Prince, 1984. Redone in 2022 by Renaissance Man. And I'm Casey Kasem. Calls you when it's sorrow. And calls you when it's pain. Only wanna see you one time left. Only wanna see you living the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Only wanna see you bathing in the purple rain. I know want it to be a weekend love. I only want to be some kind of friend. Baby, I couldn't ever steal you from another. Such a shame our friendship had to end. Then, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you underneath the purple rain. Honey, I know the times are changing. Time we go reach out for something new. That means you too. You said you wanna be a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind. Well, I think you better close it. The purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, rain, purple rain. Oh, I'm seeing it, the purple rain. we played a lot of music tonight, didn't we? Susan Donahue, thank you so much for kicking it with me all night. You rock. You guys are amazing. Trish Killian, Susan Donahue, S. Coop, Renee Woods, Pamela Swan. We got a little commercial going on. Jacqueline, Jim Williams, Chris Donaldson, Bradley Smith, Bobby Chizzy, my brother. Next future beat seat jamming and out with the Renaissance Man show. Rocking on the background. Brrr. You got to get these, brother. You got to get those brushes that are going to really be cool. If you're not playing guitar and you just are rocking out, you get the brush situation going. Before you know it, you're rocking and a rolling. So, best songs of the night, I'd say. I'm not sure if I'm right, but the U2 song was good. The That's Alright Mama was really cool, right? The only song that was was Free Fallin'. I messed up at the end there, but I think the rest of the songs are pretty solid tonight. It's a freaking an hour and 20 minutes of had an awesome conversation with Darren, and then maybe an hour and 20 of music straight. Can't go wrong with that, right? Throwing picks. We're throwing picks, right? You start throwing a pick. Boogaloo situation. We get a boogaloo. I got a boogaloo going. So guys, what did you think of the music tonight? Oh, thank you, Renee. I'm so happy that you enjoyed. I'm going to play you a little something. Did you guys see what's happening here with these crazy face swap things and all these stupid acts, my brother? All these stupid things I've been putting out like on a daily, these shorts. Let's see how they're performing, if any. Come on, you're hitting me with a limited for saying finding creation? Come on, these people are the worst. I'll tell you. You know, they hit me with a yellow for having an interview with Darren. Hold on a minute. What would give me a yellow here? Darren Hunter, published author, songwriter, and podcaster, joins the show. Let's give that a yellow. Let's give that ad suitability. These I'll tell you what. I haven't said a swear word. I want to say the F-bomb on these pieces of garbage. Every night they give me a yellow. So that means nobody's actually seeing these performances, these shows, because they limit it. Just like they've been limiting it for freaking 3+ years. But what a bunch of crap that is. We're literally here rocking on it, and they can't just allow. You know what I mean? Guys, do me a favor. I don't know what the deal is here. People don't seem to like when they go and watch things. But I just saw this, and I put this up. It's already got 250 views. That's pretty solid. The other one has 243 views. We're going to play both real quick. This right here is the first one I dropped, as they kind of go in order here. I'm giving you the link so you guys can give this a quick like and give it a comment, because maybe we'll get up to 1,000, a couple thousand views on this. This is some pretty silly stuff here coming at you. Running on style. You know what I mean? This freaking mop needs to get worked out. What are we doing over here with this mop-a-roo? Gosh, I'm going to go Darren style and put my hat on. I just can't deal. It's a crap freaking hairdo right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Trying at least. All right. You're seeing them, Yardbirds, you rock, brother. So this one right here is one I'm really loving. Just this concept we ran with last night. Oh, first of all, let's look at this. Guys, don't forget you could pick up your shirts. How about a fresh sackie of crappy? These shirts are available on my website, markpires.com. And look at the corner here. You are not a horse. You are not a cow. Seriously, y'all. Stop it. You're a guinea pig. Bang, biggity booed, right? You got bang, biggity booed. But you come down here and you're looking and you're like, oh, I wonder what this fresh sackie of crappy is. Oh, there we go. I'll show you the ladies' shirt. Look at this. Leaving a sackie of crappy on every American doorstep by Menon. You got to pick one of these up, right? Hold on. Let's see what the back looks like. A fresh sackie of crappy. Hold on. Not. What is that? Let me circle back with a lit sackie of crappy for you. We're going to drop that one on your doorstep as well. So when you step on it, you're getting an Adam Sandler deal going. Guys, when you see it, you're going to want to buy one. And remember, you only have to look at it once when you put it on. It's all the other schmoes and Karens out there that have to be offended when they see you, doing your thing there. Check this out. Look at 243 views, right? But there's only 15 likes. It means people watch and they don't like. That's weird, because watch this. This is some silliness right here. Ready?
Maybe Scooby-Doo. He'll
Tell
go,
me this. Tell me this shouldn't have more than this should have 243 likes, I think. I don't know. You tell me if you like it. Come on, dude.
Got Joanne in the back doing a Weezeroo. Don't you know? I couldn't get better than that. Maybe Scooby-Doo. He'll go, whoa, Shaggy, whoopie-doobie-doo. That's what we're talking about. We're doing it every night. Maybe we'll get Snoop Dogg here. He's like, yo, check it out. It's Snoop Diggy Dogg getting down with the dog pound. Don't you know it? We're gonna kick it on the downtown with the singing with the Judy Brown. You're like, yo, what's going on? You chilling it?
Maybe Donald Trump comes by.
Are you kidding? Covered out Sunday night. We're gonna get down with it big league. With it big league with Melania.
Like the big league with Melania. Oh, so here's the second one I dropped. This was just maybe about an hour ago or 2 hours ago. And I already got a bunch of views because it's short, real short, even shorter than the last one. And it's just a little silly moment with Trumper and Melania. They have their little moments.
Got Joanne in the back.
Like, you got to make sure you give them respect when they're in the middle of their moments,
Boop, boop. Let's go, Melania. I'll give you the microphone. Gonna get down, gonna get in the zone. No, don't go into the bomb zone. Don't go to the war zone in Slovenia.
Slovenia. Sometimes you just love the way Trumper says words. And by Trumper, I mean my stupid Trumper. When I'm being a stupid Trumper. I am going to play you something here that I dropped the other day as well, because I think this is very funny stuff. Our brother, Kill It and Grill It. There's been many times where people in the chat have become parts of bits. Nacho became a huge part of a bit. I don't remember what one it was, but I did a huge, awesome bit about Nacho. That was so good. And then about Nacho business, and I went into this whole thing. So many different crazy things have come here when we're joining with the family and getting into it. This one right here, guys, check it out. This is for our brother, Kill It and Grill It. Cody, how are you, my brother?
Let's go, Baladia.
Good to see you, brother. Guys, don't forget, we had an awesome interview with Darren. And if you get a chance, Darren Hunter is a published author. He's got four books. I'd love for you guys to go support him and check out what he's doing. You can probably listen to some of it for free, but I do know that he has there's at least one or two selections for $1. I want to thank you guys over here, obviously on YouTube, check the family and friends that have been here supporting me every day. I love you guys. That is Bobby Shizzy, Chris Donaldson,
Bobby.
Ed, our brother,
Ed,
one of our newest family members, Kill It and Agarella. Here we go. When we're killing it and grilling it, that's some good eating. You know what I mean? Like, some people are like, I don't really know if I want good eating. I'm like, well, then don't call Kill It and Grill It. You want to go and get some microprocessed food, frozen dish, you're talking about like a Swanson's TV dinner? You want to do a Swanson's TV dinner. I want to do it, Kill It and Grill It, and get it fresh as I can. Just killed the deer. Venison on the grill within 30 minutes. Are we allowed to do it that way? Kill it and grill it? Are we allowed to kill the deer and eat it within 30? Throw it on the grill? I want to have sear marks. I want to still hear noises when I'm chewing on it. What the frig is that? Kill It. Did you cook this deer? This venison? Did you cook the venison before you decided to let me eat it? You're doing a raw doggy? I'm doing a raw dogger on the deer. Kill and grill is just like, I thought you said you wanted to, really taste the flesh. I thought you were okay with getting a little, like squeak every time you took a bite. You're just like, there's something happening inside. There's still some life left, and you're just you're extinguishing the life. And with every bite, carnivorous, that's what the Kill It and Grill It style. When you're killing it and you're grilling it, you're doing it, you better leave it with the heart pumping a little. Story for the children by the fire one day when they're 2. You don't tell them at 7, it's too old. 2. Beating heart, chewing on it, the flesh. 2-year-old kid gets it. He's going like this. Kill it and grill it. We're talking about Kill It and Grill It. My man, I love it when we get the grill on. I'm talking about bringing it. I'll bring the barbecue sauce, but it's not good. I think you got better barbecue sauce. I'm getting the one from the freaking store. It's a Stu Leonard's makes a good one. It's a Tangaroo one. It's got the kick, but it's got some tang. I'm digging on it. And it's a Stu Leonard's. I'll tell you about it. I'll bring it. I'll bring it to the barbecue. You make some with yours. You slap on yours. With the baster. You're doing a baster deal on your chicken and on your beef and meat. Staking it. And I'm going over here with the Stu Leonard's version. I'm basting it too. Look at me. Look at that. Kill it and grill it. Look at me. You're there and I'm here. We're doing it together. Baste it, ruin it. And then we're going to do a taste test. Hey, no. Kill it. Need you to turn around. Doing the old Pepsi Coke taste test. You turn around. Okay, which one's the Stu Leonard's? Which one's your, crafted in the back, like you did it with all the spices, the seasonings, and you threw in a little bourbon. You made it happen with a special sauce. That was yours, and then I did the one from Stu Leonard's. Which one is it? Every time you pick Stu Leonard's. I know. They figured out the formula. Anyway, fam and friends, tomorrow we do it all over again. So make sure let me cut in here. Hit that telegram. Hit that freaking telegram is right, guys. Don't forget. We need to telegram that freaking thing because that's where we're rocking on a daily. Guys, here is the telegram link because that number hasn't risen. Okay, we've got, I think, 44 family members in the Telegram. If you're not in the Telegram, you need to be in the Telegram because that's when you get a notification. Where you get a notification. You know, why is Telegram giving me I don't need to hear from you, Telegram. I don't want to be, I want to mute your notifications forever and a day. Yeah, and like you don't come at me with a, while we're in the middle of rocking and rolling. JP said something funny. Where are they blaming him? The picture of Sleepy Poopy Pants. Oh, goodness. And it looks like Scooby-Doo. I just did a Scooby-Doo thing, too. How hilarious is that? So, guys, look, there are still the same amount of family members here, and I've been dropping little notes every day letting you know that there's a new piece of content or whatever it is that's going down. So, if you'd like to know when I'm dropping new pieces of content, when there's a new short like you just saw, just click this link, guys. It's very simple, and all day long we're chatting. You know, JP sending notes. You know, everybody's in there. Cheryl's in there. S-Coop is in there. And we're doing it. We're getting down. We're having a good time. We're listening, sharing links. And then every day you see at least 2 or 3 shorts that I drop in there. Plus, if there's a live, usually I'll send a note. But I have to ask people who are actually here in the Telegram and I don't send those notes out. Like, for example, when I go live with Darren and I can't send the note, I did tonight, but I think I did. But if you don't see me send it in Telegram, be the one to send it. Hey guys, here's the link and just share it. You know, Bradley Smith just joined the group. Bradley's up to number 45. We're doing it. You know what, Bradley? You're at number 45. You know how jealous everybody else should be that you're number 45?
Are you kidding me? I'm number 45. You're not number 45. No, are you kidding? No, I'm sorry, Bradley. How about we give you 46? That's a real pooper. You know, look, we'll give you number 46. He's a guy who doesn't remember his friggin' name. He takes a poop in his diaper. Double diaper. We call him Double Diaper Joe. Winning big league, really.
Oh, goodness, guys. I want to see if I can. Bradley's in there. He's sending messages, guys. Do you hear it? Do you hear the messages going down over here? I'm telling you, you should be a part of Renaissance Man Telegram show. That's where there's a second show. It's the show after the show every day. And midday, too. You know what I'm saying? So, fam and friends, we did it again, didn't we? 1,169 daes in a row of the Renaissance. Guys, we are literally in the middle of changing this world. I even think like the concept, Cody, my brother. The only thing that I can say guaranteed is that we are living in a world that needs more peace. And I'll keep showing up. I hope you guys will show up with me. And we'll be able to create some magic together, continue to create some magic together. Tonight we played a bunch of covers, but even though we played covers, we did them our own way. We had a really good time. And I can't wait to go back and listen to these. In fact, I may just drop this as a podcast, especially since Darren was on. And then I want to listen to some of these covers I did. I may release a cover album, guys. What about that if I released a cover album? Kill it. You just missed your bit, brother. Make sure you go back and watch it. We just put it on. Love you, bud. So, guys, remember, tomorrow we do it all over again. Day 1,170 in a row. Are you kidding me? We're 31 shows away from 1,200 days in a row. This is insane. Keep pouring the family members onto us, guys, because we need to build this light. And the only way to do it is together. The world is intending to divide us, but we will break that curse that they're continuing to perpetuate, and we will build positivity and light and love together. It is the only thing that matters. You know what else only matters? This very second that we live in. Tonight we played and we created music within the moment. A lot of it was cover songs, but I was living in the moment doing something cool with it. And then we had that great moment with Darren. Remember, the only thing that matters in life is this moment. Every single thing is a distraction, but this very second. And I say that to the fullest. Your job, your car, everything is a distraction from the very second you're living. You need to stop. You need to appreciate, because as Darren said, eternity is this very second. Everything else does not exist. If you can figure out how to focus on this second, it will last a lot longer than you think. When we do it here, it lasts. 2 hours felt like 6 hours. We had so much fun tonight. But it also didn't feel like 6 hours where I'm like, ooh. It's just, I was enjoying every moment of it with you. So, Until tomorrow, fam and friends, Bobby Chizzy. That beat seat's going out tomorrow. It's finally polished up. Bradley Smith, Chris Donaldson, Jim Williams, Grill It, my brother, Kill It and Grill It. You guys got to check out the bit again if you didn't, share it. Jacqueline Grace, Pamela Swan, Renee Woods, S. Coop, and Trish Killian. You guys are amazing. Acts and Nacho, you guys rock. Anybody else that's lurking, just know that I appreciate you. And without you, you know, we just wouldn't get a little extra love. You know what I mean? So make sure you share that love. Okay? Because without you, we don't get that extra love. So until tomorrow, fam and friends, send that love. And I will see you tomorrow. Till then, it's Mark Byers. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
You got to go away.
Till tomorrow, fam.